Yeah, I love those experiences where you just have this moment in time with strangers and you're like, I'm never going to see them again. But like, what a great story and what a great thing to just kind of take with me.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. I think a lot of times you don't know what you're taking with you. You don't know how it contributes to your perspective. You don't know how that changes. I remember having this conversation when I went to Uganda when I actually turned 25 in Uganda. It's kind of funny because they don't celebrate birthdays. No, 24. But anyway, it's birthdays are not a thing. And I celebrated my birthday there. Anyway, it was wonderful. But I remember having this conversation while we were there. I remember having this conversation with, my roommate who had been to Kenya the year before, Kylie Ray. Awesome. And she was talking about, we're talking about kind of what you expect to get from this trip and all that kind of stuff. And I remember thinking like, I'm never going to be able to quantify that because I feel like it's going to play out through the rest of my life, right? It changes your perspective, which changes how you look at so many different things. And so even all of those small little experiences that you have with random people and stuff like that, like you can't necessarily quantify or express how that has changed your perspective over time, but it's going to make you look at things in a different way, make decisions in a different way, that kind of stuff. So over time.
Yeah, I think, what's really striking to me, Jodi, is like to speak to you and then people like you that have had so many different experiences with different people and have traveled and moved through spaces. It's wildly different from like my experience. Like if I go back to like where I grew up, where people just don't really leave and they stay in the same, and you're like, oh my God, these people have been having the same conversations for like 20 years, and like perspectives don't change because like you're not interfacing with anybody else. And it's wild because I think like, because I'm used to interfacing with lots of different people at this point, and then you go back and you're like, whoa. And so it's awesome that your kids have that experiences at such a young age, because I think it makes us better people the more we try to understand other people's perspectives in life.
And now you don't have to travel to do it.
Yeah.
You can talk to people from anywhere. Being a gamer, I know people all over the world that are friends of mine now. So it's like I get perspectives all the time from people, and I've lived in Vermont my whole life. And I remember before the internet, I used to get blamed a lot. Oh, you don't know, you're from Vermont and you lived there your whole life. You don't know anything. I'm like, I watch media and stuff. I see people talking in the world. There's like television and stuff. I'm not like just totally isolated in a box. And then with the internet, everybody's worldly now. Or you at least could be if you want to be.
Could be, I think.
Yeah.